Number 1 is samosas in Somalia. Al-Shabaab, Somalia's extremist group, banned samosas, after deeming that the popular snack is offensive, and too Christian. This bizarre ban is believed to have occurred because the Islamist militants have taken offense at the three-sided samosa's supposed resemblance to the symbol of the Christian Holy Trinity, although being served for centuries in African cuisines. The triangular food, known locally as sambusas, now seems incompatible with the stricter version of Islam. Number 2 is ketchup in France. This delicious combination of tomato, salt, vinegar, spice and sugar is forbidden in French primary schools. The French believe that the sloppy red sauce poses a cultural threat to traditional French cooking by masking the flavor of any dish. Number 3 is time travel in China. One of the weirdest things to have been reported in China is the government's crackdown on time travel, so far in the movies and on television. According to the State Administration of Radio, Film and Television, time travel represents ambiguous values and a lack of active ideological significance. Basically, the Chinese government doesn't like the idea of people being frivolous with history. Number 4 is chewing gum in Singapore. The Fine Cities ban on chewing gum was issued over 2 decades ago, because of the escalating cost of cleaning up discarded gum in public spaces, particularly on the mass rapid transit system, where wads were even wedged between a train's doors. The penalty ranges from a fine to community work and jail time. Number 5 is most baby names in Denmark. Several countries have name bans, ostensibly to protect the well-being of the person being named or to sustain tradition, but also, in the case of China, to allow computer scanners to easily read names on national identification cards. In Denmark, the government lets parents choose from a list of 7,000 pre-approved names. If you want to name your child something other than the names given on the list, then you have to take special permission from the local church and the government. The first name should be a clear indication of the person's gender, should never be a surname, and cannot be idiosyncratic. Around 1,000 names are rejected every year. Number 6 is Valentine's Day in Saudi Arabia. Roses are red, violets are blue. If you are in Saudi Arabia, no Valentine's Day for you. The religion police states that unmarried Muslim men and women should not celebrate a non-Muslim festival. They believe that Valentine's Day encourages immoral relationships. Number 7 is Scrabble in Romania. In the 1980s, Romanian President Nicolae Ceausescu had Scrabble banned. According to him, it was overly intellectual and a subversive evil. But as of today, it seems like the ban has been lifted. In fact, there have been many Scrabble competitions in Romania since the mid-80s. Number 8 is Western hairstyles in Iran. The Iranian government sent a catalogue to their Barbers Association, stating which hairstyles are acceptable for the Iranian men and women and which are not. Western hairstyles like the mullet, ponytail, and spikes are banned. First-time offenders get an unruly short back and sides cut. But serial offenders face heavy fines, and barber shops catering to Western styles can be shut down. Number 9 is video games in Greece. In Greece, any and all computer games are illegal. Whether it's a console game, or online solitaire, and Minesweeper, if you are in Greece, you are forbidden to play them. The Law 3037 by 2002 was intended to expose the electronic gambling empire, but it was framed so broadly that it led to the arrest of people playing video games in an internet cafe and their own homes. Though this law was rewritten, and published in the Government Gazette issue 1827, on December 8, 2003, it still bans playing video games at internet cafes. And now, number 10 is Kinda Surprise eggs in America. Of all the things America could ban, They chose chocolate eggs with little toys in them. The much-loved Kinder Surprise eggs, those hollowed-out chocolate eggs that held plastic containers full of toys inside them, has been out of favor with US legislators, who have banned candies with non-nutritive objects embedded in them under Section 402(d)(1) of the 1938 Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act. The ban has led to a healthy smuggling racket for the chocolates across the